Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and also welcome back to another episode of Market Structure. In today's video we will be using AUD CAD to do our analysis. So this time around we will be following the daily trend of the market. So what did we see here? What we saw here was that price broke structures and moved, created new highs and low. It broke structures and created new highs and lows. The market was bullish, and then we had a fair value gap here when price moved impulsively, leaving this place, breaking structure here. So now we are gonna be analyzing the current trend of the market, where the market is right now. So right now this is a break of structure. If you go down to the lower time frame, then this is our recent low. This is our recent low. When we go down to the lower time frame, we will be modifying it. So now price broke structure here, and let us label it as a break of structure. So price broke structure there. So price broke structure there. Let's go down to the 4 hours. So over here in the 4 hours, this was the break of structure. Price first broke from here, came back to retest here at this low, and now went here and then got support and proceeded higher. So now at this point, what are we looking for in the market? Since this is our recent break of structure and the market has gotten to this place, we are expecting two things. You cannot just forecast price and it plays out how you really want it. You have to pay attention to some certain things. So now what do we see? We have a fair value gap here, which we expect price to fill. We also have a fair value gap here, which we expect price to fill, and there was a fair value gap here which price has just filled, just filled that fair value gap. So what are we expecting price to do? We are expecting price to retest this zone here, because this was the neckline that changed character for price to head downward. That was the neckline that changed character. So now we are expecting price to do one of these things, retest this neckline, that's like a change of character, the other block, and then proceed to either fill this fair value gap or this or this. So but for me, I think I would expect price to fill this fair value gap to this exact point, that's to this low, and then might be expecting price movement somehow like this, and and then back up. Be expecting price movement here and then back up. So that is what I'll be expecting for price. So I won't really want to rush into entering this trade, because we are not certain about what price is going to do. So this is like the 1 hour time frame. And look at what we talked about. Price has gotten to this low here, went and retested this break of structure. So there's a high possibility that price might not really get to this place again, this neckline. It might just reject from here and then proceed selling downward to this point here. So there's a very nice probability that price might sell downward. So but I will still target price maybe from here, and then my stop loss can be above this, then this would be my take profit. Yes, because there's a very nice fair value gap. Even when you check on the 4 hours time frame, you'll see those beautiful fair value gap. You can actually return price. And even when you draw a trend line here, you want to draw with a trend line, you see what price did. Price broke out of that trend line, but this low is still valid. So we are expecting price to go back, retesting the zone, before finally giving us a sell. Don't worry, in our next video I'll be talking about how to use a trend line and how to draw. So this is what we are expecting in this particular pay. We are not expecting to just jump into the trade. For instance, now I want to go down to the like 15 or 5 minutes to check what is actually happening. We'll see. Look at what happened. Price has rejected and retested this place several times. So there is a high probability that price might go lower from here, or might still come upward to this point before finally selling lower. We can only forecast price, we cannot really determine price movement. So that is what I'm seeing on this particular pay. AUD CAD, that's AUD CAD. So we are expecting price to move on that direction. We're expecting price to move on that direction, because definitely price would come to clear out these liquidities and also fill the fair value gaps that are here. So we are expecting price to do one of those two. We're expecting price to do one of those two, because there's a whole huge fair value gap here and here. So we are expecting price to come and fill that fair value gap. Let's check Euro USD. Okay, same thing with Euro USD. I had already drawn out my levels in the market, but remember, like I told you, you have to mark out your key zones where you expect price to play around. You have to mark it out. Let me take out some of these drawings. You have to mark out your key zones. It's very, very important. So now right now with Euro USD, I'm expecting price to sell, but I must wait for a confirmation first. The price has retested our internal breakup structure here, which shows here, and then it is struggling. Now the only time I can expect to sell price after it retesting this our internal breakup structure is if I see price breaks out of this low. So if price breaks out of that low, I can expect to sell price. But for now, the market is still struggling, so I'm not expecting anything, because there's a high probability price might want to go back up to this, fill this fair value gap, retest it, and then probably shoot down, or price might decide to retest back up. And then don't forget, this is our internal change of character, which price retested, which gives me a high probability that this price might go down. So let's go to the lower time frame to see what's going on. Okay, so on the lower time frame, let me delete this out. So on the lower time frame here, we've seen what is going on. Price retested here, came back, rejected, went, came back, finally broke out of this low, clearing liquidities below, and then went back to retest this high. After retesting, there was a big zone here, like order block. So price decided to reject somewhere at this top, giving us a clear direction for a sell. But I will not still want to take that sell until I see a breakout here. That is when I would lovely take the sell. But for now, price has given us a heads up that there's gonna be a sell, because look at what it did. It retested here and was supposed to break above, it rejected, and then price closed. So there is a very nice probability of us having a sell this week on Euro USD. It's a nice probability for a sell. So, but anything we do, we proceed with caution. So that is it, guys. I just wanted to show us briefly how to do analysis. Though on my next video I'll be talking about again how to break down analysis from the higher time frame. But what you need to know is you need to use the daily time frame to determine what's going on in the market. For example here, I had to draw out this zone as my breakup structure in the market on daily time frame. This was my break of structure, and look at what the market did. It came back exactly there. This was also another break of structure. What did it do? Came back there and then went back up, but failed to break above it, leading for price to come down to this zone. So marking out all these levels would actually help you understand price a whole lot, and you can also mark them out internally. So that is it about this session, guys. Till I come your way again next time, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe to the channel, because I'll be showing us a whole lot of hidden stuff that the pros don't show us. So do well to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you on our next video. Bye.